CDC saw documentary as an intervention, essentially. And then what kind of an intervention is that, is where most of the explorations in class were about, where we would question, I mean, before we would question what is in front of the lens, we would question what is behind the lens. And in that process, there was a very important self-dialogue that began, I think, for each of us. And personally, it was a very different way of looking at any kind of practice where everything comes from within, and then you use the tools of the real world to create that story. So in that amount of time, CDC really introduced us into a process of understanding the world through ourselves and what kind of lens we're looking at things with. And I would say that since CDC has ended, a lot of that process is still within me, and I would say that I've only improvised from there on and tried to find my own kind of process out of that. The most recent film that I made, which was The Little Book of the Little Man, was an exploration of a new place that I've moved to. And a lot of the kind of spirit of that exploration came to me from CDC, because we've done things like this in CDC where we were called to a random place and we were told to explore that place. And, it was like a very, I would say that I was trying to use those same practices in my life independently. And doing that is when I actually found this film